Okay, so some of you weren't happy with yesterday's longest kill feed. You thought it could be longer, and you're right, it could have been. Though I think you know what I meant when I tried it yesterday. Just to recap, that was yesterday's attempt. Legend has it that you can get 2 assists with the same kill, as shown here in a Half-Life TV replay. But I couldn't do that in-game, not even with cheats. I spawned 3 copies of myself. One shot the enemy down to low health, another flashed him, and the last guy killed him. Poor guy. But only 1 assist was shown. So I'm going to say that you're limited to 1 assist only, and since we like icons, it's got to be a flash assist. Next, a lot of you are saying that I should have done this in Demolition mode, since then I wouldn't have to cheat to be able to dominate a player while also earning smokes and flashes with which to pull off the longest kill feed. But I've got news for you. You can't get smokes in Demolition mode. If you kill 1 enemy, your gun moves up to the next level. Kill 2 and you get a high explosive grenade. 3 and you get a flashbang, which is a bit of a downgrade if you ask me. Then if you kill 4 in one round, that changes to a fire grenade. And lastly, if you kill 5, then it remains as a fire grenade. You don't get smokes. So I'll be cheating to get those items. The length of the gun icon also makes a difference, though as you might expect, the AWP is the longest. And last, there's the issue of the name. Can you make a longer kill feed with a longer name? Well, yes. When I look back at my first video, maybe I should have used a longer name in that video as well, since I went to such lengths elsewhere to make the kill feed as such lengths as possible. But I didn't think that mattered at the time. But it does now. What's the longest name you can use? The limit is 32 characters. But what's the longest character you can use? Feast your eyes on this. This is just 1 character, and it means, in the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. 32 of those will be the longest name that you can construct. And also, fun fact, if you spam it in chat, then it clears the rest of it away because it's so long. But you can't just use 32 of these symbols because the game cuts them off. CSGO, you're no fun. So where it cuts these off, I suggest you replace it with as many I's as you can, and that should hopefully result in a slightly longer name, with a ... at the end to show that it's longer than can be displayed. But then there's another issue. After fine-tuning all of this and proudly thinking I'd found the absolute longest name imaginable, it turns out the game cuts it off sooner if the kill feed includes several people with names of this length. CSGO, why are you doing this to me? And you can add a clan tag to your name to make it even longer, at least in theory, but in practice, this just ends up cutting off the end of a long name. Thanks, CSGO. At this point, I couldn't be bothered to experiment with a billion different combinations of letters, so I used 32 A's and got this, and then used the name, in the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful 1, in the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful 2, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and got this. And I'm going to leave it there. Is this the longest kill feed you can manage? Maybe. Maybe not. I just can't be bothered to spend any more time on this. Beat this if you dare.